Hi guys, and welcome back to SwitchUp. Thanks so much to our Patreons and all the rest of you who leave comments on the channel and are just generally engaged with the SwitchUp family. Today we've got a sales list that features some incredible Ubisoft savings as well as a few indie titles as well. Let us know down in the comments if we've missed your favourite that's on sale at the moment, and a huge congratulations this month to Ian Morley, who has won the free subscriber game of the month. He's always commenting down below and generally just is a decent guy. So thanks to him, and remember we give away a free Switch game every month to the subscriber most active and engaged with the community. Okay, the first game is the wonderful Child of Light. Now, strangely, this is $9.99 in the US and it's 50% off, and in the UK it's about £11, which represents about a 10 to 15% increase, so we definitely recommend you pick this one up in the US eShop. I've not actually played this one, but Glen assures me it's an excellent game and it has turn-based elements to it. It's actually a turn-based RPG, although it does look a lot like a platformer.
Yeah, it does have platforming elements to it, but the core gameplay is an RPG.
3 long lost lights to save, a mad queen to defeat. The journey would transform her destiny to meet.
Next one I want to highlight then is Valiant Hearts, another Ubisoft game. This one is priced very similarly to the Child of Light, which is £11.20, 30% off in the UK and $9.99 in the US. The reason I want to mention this one next is because you can actually also buy both of these games as a double physical pack for about £22 in the UK, so if you do collect physically, that may be the way to go on these. However, this is still a very good price for this game on sale if you do collect digitally.
Yeah, it's a lovely game. I originally played it back on mobile, and it sees you go through several different battles. There's quite a lot of historical accuracy to it as well, and there's a lovely little dog.
Even the darkest hours. And those valiant hearts stand up, fighting for love, friendship, and honor, to the point of sacrificing everything, even their own life. Some made it.
Risk Global Domination is 40% off on the eShop and it's $11.99. It takes the classic Risk formula and updates it with new visuals and things like that. In the UK eShop it's 50% off, so actually it works out about the same price as the US eShop. There's a modern battle map and you can direct your troops from a high-tech control room. But overall, let's be honest, it's just Risk, isn't it?
As well as Risk, you've also got Monopoly and Trivial Pursuit on sale. And again, you can buy all 3 of these on one cartridge physically should you wish to.
You can play against people from around the world as well, so it's not just limited to you and your very limited selection of friends. Glen? Final Fantasy 15, the Pocket Edition HD. Now, don't be put off by the Pocket Edition title or the fact that this was released on mobile. It is the full experience. Now, unlike the mobile version, this isn't released in chapters. You are getting an entire Final Fantasy game. I've actually written half a review for this one. It's a very fun game and has real-time combat, so if you're not a fan of the old style, then I found this more action RPG-oriented combat much more enjoyable and much faster for that matter.
The invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
In the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me.
Okay, the next one I want to highlight then is called Shining Resonance Refrain, and this is a game from SEGA, and as far as I can see, this one's only on sale in the EU. Now this is one I don't know anything about, I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but it's one that has definitely piqued my interest quite a few times now, and at 50% off, which comes to £22.49, this may well be the time that I jump in.
Starlink. The deluxe edition is $39.99 and it's 50% off. That represents a massive saving from the original $80 asking price. You can pick up the standard version as well for $29.99, but it has a lot less extra stuff with it. There seems to be a real trend of them being much cheaper in the US eShop. I think this one's around about £44, which represents again about a 10 to 15% increase on the EU eShop.
You guys need all the help you can get.
Seems like that Fox guy has made some friends.
Oh?
They're headed to your place on Tundria now.
Good.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Nice shooting, Fox.
Thanks.
Bogey down.
Next then, another one that seems to be exclusive to the EU, and this is the SEGA Ages series. So far 4 games have been released. You have Sonic the Hedgehog, Outrun, Phantasy Star and Thunder Force 4. These are all currently 25% off, which means they stand at £4.49 on the UK store, which is fantastic value for money for these games, and I think I'm going to grab Thunder Force 4 while it's on sale.
The next game is Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but this is the Gold Edition. It's reduced from $80 to $26.39. That's a 67% reduction, and it includes the recently released DK Expansion Pack. You also get the Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle Ultra Challenge Pack and the Kingdom Battle Pixel Pack. All of that for $26.39. That's mad. If you're not sure about the game, it's an XCOM style experience, but it has a very unique co-op element to it as well. You can do chain attacks with the famous characters from the Mario series.
Okay, I'm going to chuck a curveball in here now, and I'm going to go for Saboteur. Now this is based on a ZX Spectrum game from 1985. This new remake of it has the original Spectrum game along with the Commodore 64 version as well, and then adds a couple of new levels in. This is standing at 85% off on the UK store, which means it's 94p. 94p, you can't even get on a bus these days for 94p. I'm definitely picking this one up. Some people will absolutely laugh at this, you'll look at the graphics and fall on the floor, but if you're a bit of an old school gamer, it might be worth it just for the nostalgia trip.
Great stuff. See you on the bus, Glen. Next one is Just Dance 2019, and I know. None of us would buy this at full price, but it's 50% off and it's $19.99, and you know, maybe you just want to let your hair down and have a little dance. Don't look at me like that, Glen.
So hang about, you've just laughed at me for mentioning 1985 classic Saboteur and then come up with Just Dance straight after. Yeah, nice one. Alright, where's your gamer card? I need to rip it up, I think.
take great offence to that, Glen. The next game is Skyforce Reloaded. Now this is a classic style shoot 'em up. Again, released on mobile originally, but has a big following because it actually is a decent game. We didn't particularly enjoy it ourselves. We found the progression was a little bit too slow, especially if you're a fan of games like R-Type. But we know it has a large following, so it might be worth having a look as it's 41% off on the eShop, and it's only going to cost you $5.30. Okay, the next two games are South Park, The Stick of Truth, and South Park, The Fractured But Whole. That's going for $23.99. It's about 61% off, and The Stick of Truth is 51% off. No one actually thought these games were going to be any good, and when they released, there's a lot more depth to them than you would expect. These are RPGs with turn-based combat and also a decent leveling system. All the characters you'd expect from the series are here. The load times on the Switch version aren't the greatest, to be honest, but at these prices, potentially worth finding out who killed Ken.
We now know for a fact that Scrambles the Missing Cat is part of a larger conspiracy. We also know that the fucking Freedom Pals have more information about this conspiracy than we do. Mega Pal Push. The only reason the Freedom Pals are ahead of us right now is because they're butt-fucking cheaters who sold out! Coon and Friends assemble! Freedom Pals unite! Motherfucker! You're such a dick, Coon! Mosquito away!
The Sega Mega Drive Collection is the next one, or Sega Mega Drive Classics. It's currently on sale at 25% off on the UK or the EU stores, and this includes 50 of the Mega Drive or Genesis classic games ranging from Sonic the Hedgehog to Streets of Rage. Again, being the physical collector that I am, I'll pick this one up in its boxed form, but again, for this price, it's absolutely cracking value.
Okay, the next game I want to talk about is 9 Parchments. This is currently 70% off on the eShop at $5.99. It's a 4-player co-op, almost Diablo-like experience. The visuals are lovely. We played through a little bit of this, but we stupidly opted to play on the hardest setting and ended up getting thrashed by the first boss about 20 times. If these games are your type of thing, you can upgrade your staff and your gear, and there are 4 different characters to choose from.
Until I can see you again, so I can tell you all about the adventure. Shimmering beaches, the freezing tundra, beautiful valleys, and rugged highlands. Not to mention the humongous monsters. I'll make you both proud by collecting all my 9 Parchments.
Next one then, another Ubisoft one, and this is Rayman Legends. This is currently about £15 or $16. This is an absolute steal. For my money, this is the best platformer on the Switch, and that includes the new Super Mario game. The visuals are beautiful, the platforming is intuitive, especially the rhythm-based levels. Seriously, if you haven't picked this one up, this is the perfect time to give it a try.
Lovely, that's got 1 to 4 player co-op as well, hasn't it? Locally. Thanks guys for watching this list. We know you're looking forward to Glen's video on that mermaid game, and I know he's looking forward to finishing it.
Yeah, I've put a good couple of hours into it tonight, so I'll keep you posted. Look out for that one.
Make sure you let us know down in the comments if you're going to be picking up any of these games, and as always, for all things Switch all the time, keep it Switch up.
There were so many more games we could have mentioned in this particular sale, so as Mark says, if you're picking up another one, let us know in the comments below. And as always, happy gaming.
See ya!